Alright, so today's video, we're watching a silver 4 DPS on console, on Circuit Royale, so only Sombra. They say, the other day I had my best and yet my worst game ever since I started playing Overwatch. Despite how well I was doing in this particular match, I was getting flamed in voice chat as trash for always being in the enemy backline as Sombra. Either waiting for a chance to strike, or spawn camping instead of fighting with them. But isn't this how you play Sombra? Every game I played with Sombra on either team, the Sombra played exactly like that, and yet I'm the bad guy. Am I really at fault that they couldn't win 4v4 and even 4v3 as I kept easy targets at spawn? Tell me, am I in the wrong, or did I do my job right? Are they in the enemy backline too much? Are they playing Sombra correctly? We'll find out. Here we go. Okay.
Enemy turret here.
Okay, so okay, so I want to point out to you that you want to be a bit more involved in the team fight. So when you're just sitting there trying to hack the turret, the problem is that when you don't do anything during that, you're losing value, right? So now they have a 5v4 staring at your teammates, and because you're not pulling any pressure off of them, you're going to struggle. So it took you about, what, 30 seconds to finally really make a play happen, and even then, like, now you're back to doing it again. But you see, okay, and you see that when you did that, they looked back. You see the Torb now? If you did that from the get-go, it would have been much better. Also, you can just kill the Torb turret. You don't have to just sit there and keep hacking it to... I don't get it. What's the... Just kill it. There you go. Wonderful. Perfect. Now you're back in stealth. Okay. Easy kill. Easy kill. Yes, there you go. Good hack. That was very helpful of their team. So, I think the best way to kind of put this is that you're making some good plays, you're just taking too long to get to those plays. You're doing the correct, you have the correct idea on how to kill them, but like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be on this Reaper right now. Like, there's just no reason why that Reaper should, you should have engaged that Reaper even sooner, because they're just up there, and like, I don't know what the Reaper's doing, but you're just, you spectate a little bit too much, right? And before chat says, so do I. But still, that's different. Okay, here we go. That was a good D-Vol. That Reaper was certainly a part of the game. And now you have EMP. The D-Vol, oh, it went past the shield. That's why it got everybody. Because the Sigma already used their shield. So now, like, for example, that's a good play in the Reaper. Now, I want you to still be involved in the team fight, as in, like, let's go win with this EMP. They already popped Valk. They have a pylon in front. Unless you can get the kills without them getting anybody, that's fine with me, too. You killed a Tor, but that works for me, too. Yeah, it's a free kill. Okay. Alrighty. What is the point of EMPing a Torb turret in that situation? Because you have the Torb at 10% HP. They use their overload, so they already got the extra armor that was already gone. You already win the team fight. So yeah, that EMP's on you. There's nothing really there that makes me go, oh, you needed to EMP that. You actually ended up hecking up your next team fight. You could win the next team fight, but using your EMP in that spot is just not ideal. I just think EMP is too good of an ultimate just to waste. Straight up. Like, I still have, I would still say to this day, I have EMP and Kitsune ranked as, like, the best ultimates in the game. From just, like, what they can do for the overall team. Well, you know, it's always nice to know that I get to spectate somebody spectating while spectating. You know? Isn't this great? Isn't this great? You know, I just learned that too, to be honest with you, Blitz. So that's always nice. Good job. Took a little bit longer to get that, because I feel like what you're doing incorrectly is you're like, okay, I'm gonna go spawn camp their Ashe. But you go, well, it's a 4v4 for my team. Let me ask you this question. And I think this is a good way to put it. Let me see this EMP first. It works. I like it. I don't mind it. I mean, I think you missed the Lucio somehow, but it worked out. Let me ask you this question. Good team fight. Also, a much better EMP. And I think you would have won this point sooner if it wasn't for that wasted EMP earlier, because you would have been able to do the same thing, but, like, prior to that. Okay, you said, it's not on me if my teammates can't win a 4v4. Well, let me ask you this question. What sounds better, a 4v4 for your team or a 5v4 for your team? And I think sometimes that's where the mindset kind of has to go in there. It's like, okay, wait a second. This Ashe is going to take a while to get there. So why don't I just go help my team 5v4 and then go and kill the Ashe after, or the Ashe is not even going to be a part of the team fight? I think that's where you need to get the mindset of timing. It's like, you don't need to just run in and try to spawn camp the Ashe over and over again and then be mad that your teammates are losing a 4v4, because you know what's better than a 4v4? A 5v4. And I think you still have the time in to go and, like, get the Ashe, because if you kill an Ashe, you're gonna, you know, they're not gonna get back into the team fight for 20-30 seconds, right? Based off of the spawns there, so you're already in a spot to go kill them anyway or just win a team fight to begin with, so why even the numbers for the other team? Think about it. If you're going, oh, I'm gonna go to their backline and kill the Ashe now, well, you've created a 4v4 in what would normally be a 5v4. And you can still go get the Ashe, right? You can still go kill the Ashe, just on better timings. So this part's fine. You go into the backline, putting pressure on their team, making them turn around. Like, this part is fine, right? That Junkrat should be a free kill. That should be, oh, you missed. But it's okay. You didn't reload either, but it is what it is. Got the kill anyway. Hey, Rex, thanks for the 6 months of the feature sponsor. Thanks. Remember, there's people behind you, too. So if you end up doing this, you're going to end up... Okay, a little bit late in the L. I mean, it is what it is. Build your EMP. Build that EMP. Nice. Not bad. Going this way makes sense for now. Yeah, you don't... now you're fine. You don't need to be up there, right? Because, like, it's like a 4v2 at that point. It's not like a even matchup. Good kill. Great kill in the sim. Now, what you need to do is you need to get out. Because you don't want to... Okay, good job. I think you're... Ooh, this one's a tough one. I want you to keep momentum, but I also understand why you're saving EMP. This EMP should happen now, otherwise you're waiting too damn long. Like, now. Even then, it should have been like a second sooner. Good pick. There's the ult. Good job on hacking the sim. Sim should be getting close to being low here on point, but make sure they don't get ult. Good Junkrat trap, but I think you're fine. Yeah, you know what it is with you? I think you have the right idea. Now it's just about increasing your timings, or not increasing your timings, getting better at your timings. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah. I mean, the thing is like, even though I agree with the position thing, I'm still just more worried about, like, their ability to just be involved in a team fight that doesn't involve, like, going, oh, I'm constantly keeping it a 4v4. Well, yeah. I mean, that is, if anything, you're giving a free pick to the other team by just not being involved after a pick is secured, right? This part is fine because they're on attack at the beginning, so you're just making sure they got it. Now I want you back in the team fight. Now go back in. Go back into the team fight now. Right? So this is where you want to be involved again and pressure them. Because you're going, okay, I've killed the Ana. Let me back up. But once again, why are you now have given them a 3v4? You see what I'm saying? Like, look how long this Ana would be out of the team fight right now. You see this? Okay, great. You're gonna kill the Ana again. I don't know why they didn't use Ana grenade. But, like, let's pause here. You're like, oh yeah, my teammate should be able to win that. But your team lost to Zenyatta, right? So the only option you really have there is to go make it a 4v4 and help your team. Your option was to hide and spawn and kill an Ana, which now has resulted in them capturing the point. Do you see why your teammates want you to be a bit more involved right now rather than just sitting there doing nothing? Is because they need your help in these type of situations. So it's a great kill on Ana, but then you need to go back and help them. Not, I'm going to sit here and just hide, because you need to keep those numbers going there. You can still get spawn kills on the other team and also still be involved in the general team fight. Right here's fine initially, because you're gonna go for the spawn kill again, right? This is fine. This is the initial part. Now go help them. Perfect. Now get back there. Go help your team now. Don't worry about that Ana. Look at this. Look at what you're doing. You get the kill on the Ana, and then you're not going to help. You're keeping it 4v4. See, like, it's just one of those things where You could be doing this, is what I'm saying, without just sitting here waiting for them to spawn. Okay. Now, once again. Okay, you ready? All right, let's go help my team now, because this is... Do you see the problem? I'm gonna be real with you. This is... Okay. This is one of these situations where you're looking at this going, oh, I'm getting a ton of value, but you're not with your team. So you're just wasting... I'm gonna be real with you. This is not... You can't expect your team to win the 4v4 every single time. Otherwise, the rank game wouldn't even be close to begin with. It would just be a stomp, right? Like, it's not... You know what increases the odds? A 5v4. You know what helps your team? A Sombra who gets the kill on the support, and then goes and pressures the rest of the other part of the team to where they're in a 5v4 and have to turn around for the Sombra, alleviating pressure for their team. Anyway, let's go back.
Payload shouldn't be moving. Enemy turret here.
Now, that certainly is a Torb turret. Okay. Do not eat. I swear if you EMP this right now. Okay, thankfully you recognize that. Wait for your team. You have vision. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. So you got the... I don't know how... Listen, EMP is too good to solo EMP a Moira who's already used her cooldowns. I'd rather see the Moira survive that and you have a better EMP for a retake than to watch you solo EMP a Moira and then go run to their spawn.
Sit for the parched.
Alright. Now your next reaction is go kill the Torb. Kill the Torb. Don't... Why even try to hack the Torb turret at that point? There's no... It's gonna... Yeah, kill the Torb. Get the Torb kill. Okay. Now your teammates are going... Wait a second. Who's this Sombra on our team? I haven't seen them in about 5.5 minutes. Stick with the team. Stick with the team. Don't go for the Torb. No, not yet. You don't need to do this. Just win the... You can do this and kill the... And, like, the thing is, chat, it's these moments where the Sombra's like, I'm doing my job. I'm over here and I'm popping off, I'm making plays, and, like, but the problem is that you're so uninvolved in a lot of the team fights that you're constantly making it so your teammates are down one person. You are missing out on EMP charge. You are missing out on forcing their team to look back at you. If you're gonna play like a backline assassin character, one of the strengths of that type of character is that the other team also has to turn around after you get a kill. But like, you're not going into them after you get a kill, you're just getting a kill and then running away. And you're like, okay, it's a 4v4 now, let's go have some fun. And that's not what you wanna do. Get the kills, finish the elims, and have a constant rotating EMP every other team fight, if you do it right. Somewhere along the lines, you have learned the idea that you just go to their spawn and you spawn camp one person, and that's the only way you're gonna play. And if you do that, you're gonna have games just like this. Wonderful. You seem very involved in this team fight. Is this the part where you're typing to your teammates because they're getting mad at you and want you involved in the team fight, and then you're telling them that you're doing everything right? Because that I don't know. Okay, now you know Sigma has ult, so you're gonna save a right click for the Sigma on their ultimate, so it's a free kill. Britt, thanks for the Bertrosophy, thanks for the 14 months of tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay.
Are we at a year yet?
You're killing the Moira. Now help. Yes! You helped! Yes, shoot the Moira! Shoot the... Look at this! Now get out of there! Holy crap! That's what I'm talking about! That's what it's about! Here you go! Now you get out. Now you're good. Now you can rinse and repeat that play. Kill someone in the backline if you want. Go into the team. Win the team fight. I have a feeling this Torb turret's not going to see the CMP coming. I swear if this happens. Okay, there it is. Go the Torb turret!
Here.
Reload too. Learn to reload. You keep... Okay with that EMP. I'm okay with that EMP. Good EMP. You're just counter EMPing at that point, and you're getting a free pick on the back line. Good job. Yes! And now you're involved again. You see the difference in these team fights now when you're involved? Look at that. That's 2 team fights in a row. where you've been involved in the team fight rather than just hiding in their spawn, and then you win both team fights cleanly. This one's on you because you went in there with no cooldown and you still got a kill. Look at that. You don't need to type to your teammates to tell them that you're popping off. Because the first 8 minutes of this game, you've been standing still AFK. And you know what you're doing now? Standing still AFK. Said reload? Oh, I know. Okay, now wait. Reset yourself. Get out of there for a second. Perfect. Now let's go. Yeah, okay. Okay, you're not being involved in the team fights again. And here we go. Okay, getting the kill on the mortar, maybe. Nope, they're able to get out. You get out, though. They pressure you. This is good. You'll be fine. Oh, you might have outplayed yourself here. We'll find out in a second. Wonderful duel between the Sombras. I think you traded. Nope, you got rolled. You're not going to touch the point, are you?
Score 3-3. Switch.
Okay, now be involved. Yeah. Just go for the... There you go. See? It's a 5v4 now. This is what I mean. You see how you're able to get involved there and be in the team fight? There you go. When you're not worrying about spawn camping a Moira over and over again, right? Now your teammates have you there, and you can be a part of these team fights. That's what you need to do. Ping them. I'd rather see you ping them first rather than do that. Okay, wonderful. Wait for the right setup. Boom, you get a kill. Now, I like you going for the Torb to an extent, but like the way you played it with the time was off. Oh, well, can only thanks for the 53 months for the Phoenix Crown, so thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Now, what did we notice about this team fight, chat? Because of them hecking up that team fight, they were forced to be involved with their team, and then they helped their team win the team fight, and also were able to get their EMP. Without having to go to their spawn and then isolate yourself in a 4v4 the whole time. You see this? Okay. Now you have EMP. Let's really think about this EMP. You don't need to use it yet. Nice. Perfect. Wonderful. Ping. Ping. Ping the Torb. Ping the Torb. Okay, wonderful. This is great. The ping system it doesn't do anything. You can just ping for your teammates. So that way it will help. Okay? All right. Let's get into EMP mode here, all right? EMP mode. Okay, free kill. Get in. I mean, I'm always in the mindset of I'd rather see them use their EMP in overtime to at least help their teammates win that than to not use EMP at all. I'm not saying it was a good EMP. I would have much rather see them get involved more during like the Sigma ultimate. But what I am saying to this is I still think I'm okay with it. It's like not my favorite, but that EMP was fine. It's everything else that got to that EMP that was the problem. Does that make sense? Use it and won the team fight. Nice job by your diva. There you go. Kill the Ana for free. Once again, being involved with your team, there is a Torb behind you. Now, keep in mind, your team didn't switch to Torb anytime soon. There's a Torb that you can hear behind you. All right, they got the kill finally. Be careful of dying to the Sigma. Sigma should not kill you here for free. Get out of there now. Okay, now set up a bum on the bridge, because the way that their team is playing, they're going to run at you in a straight line. Okay? I'm okay with that. You're making them turn around. You're engaging them a little bit sooner. I'm okay with this. I think your teammates would love to have you a bit more involved, but, you know, I'm glad you at least made them turn around. I think your teammates are going to just end up getting ulted here. So, like, and that was a nice shot. Yeah, that's one of those, like, the other team is just going to win purely because you've already used all your ults, although I'm surprised the Mei on your team didn't use their ultimate right there, because I feel like if the Mei used an ultimate there, that would have been a lot better, but it is what it is. I was gonna say, you just walked into their shot. This is amazing. This is Overwatch right here. This is top tier. Yep. Okay, this is real good Overwatch, right? This is what I'm talking about. Wonderful. I just... Okay, health pack's right there. Give me 1 second here.
Surrender to my will.
On the Ana. Nice kill on the Ana. Should be a free pick. May use their ult this time. Should be just a free win. Alright, good job. Didn't miss the health pack. That was impressive. Here's my take. Alright, because you would ask the question of, like, were you in the fault, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Like, obviously, like, your teammates shouldn't just be, like, you know, flaming you, all that, like, et cetera. But, like, what I will say to your gameplay is that you need to really start to figure out taking yourself out of the team fight to take somebody else out of the team fight is not going to bring the value that you think it will consistently bring. Yeah, a lot of the time you were spectating. Like, sometimes it felt like I was spectating, somebody spectating. You have the right idea. You kill somebody on their team. Rather than go win the team fight and just basically straight up just win every single team fight easily because it's a 5v4, your decision making is you go, okay, I'm going to run at them into their spawn, and then I'm going to get mad that we're not winning 4v4s. You get a kill, and then you go with your team, and now it's a 5v4. They have a spawn timer. It's going to take them a bit. If you feel like, okay, I can't get any kills here, this isn't going to work, then you can go and rotate back to that person that you want to get the kill on. But if you're just standing there AFK, that is how you give up 2 points for free. So of course your teammates are getting, like, at that point, they're frustrated because they're just watching you do nothing, and then you're going, oh, that's a 4v4, you should win that. But, like, they need your help in situations because you're basically giving the other enemy a free pick. Is that making sense? Like, you're basically giving a free pick to the enemy team. 2 things I want you to work on. 1, when you get a kill, work with your team more. Number 2, maybe have, like, an internal timer. Like, okay, it's been 10 seconds, this team fight isn't won. Then go for the kill because you have to wait for them to spawn. You sat there and waited for them to spawn, to walk out of the door, to have lunch, to start preparing dinner. Like, you were waiting for so many different things that were happening there. Like, before you would go for the Torb and spawn, before you go for the Moira and spawn. You need to go be involved and then come back to the point. Also, just make sure you have 60 ammo most of the time. You just got to reload. You had so many times where you lost the kill because you didn't reload in time. Fix those 2 things, you'll climb. But yeah, I think that, like, you definitely didn't make this game easy on your teammates by just not being involved there the whole time. If you like this video, make sure to like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubers if you haven't, leave a comment. All that helps. If you want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. You'll see my Discord. That is where you can do that. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch app below the webcam. Also stream on YouTube, so stop by if you haven't. We have a lot of fun there. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day/night.